In years, watched by over 12,000 fans, Linfield and Glentoran served up a festive 6-goal thriller. Linfield were 2-0 up after 25 minutes. Chris Morgan scored the first, and from a Justin McBride corner with the Glentoran defence non-existent, Russell Kelly headed in the second. But Glentoran hit back within a minute. From Tim McCann's corner, Darren Armour volleyed past the Blues keeper Robert Robinson. That made it 2-1. It was nearly 2-2 before half-time. Andrew Hunter came inches from scoring an own goal. He was saved by the upright. 10 minutes into the second half, the Glens did get back on level terms. Michael Halliday turned in Colin Nixon's cross. That sent the huge Glentoran support into overdrive, and just a minute later there was even more to celebrate. Glentoran's new signing, Mark Wright from Preston, outpaced Noel Bailey to slide the ball into the net and put Glentoran 3-2 in front. The celebrations didn't last long though, as Linfield squared the game again. Glen's keeper Alan Goff dropped the ball, not a sensible thing to do with Glenn Ferguson beside you. His goal made it 3-0, a point shared, and everyone went home happy. Stephen Watt
To settle against Glentoran following their 2-0 defeat in the CIS Cup final earlier this month. But in the end they had to settle for a 1-1 draw in the Boxing Day showdown. However, their performance showed great determination. After just 6 minutes, Davy Larmour put the home side ahead. Glen's goalkeeper Elliot Morris overpowered by the sheer force. Then on 10 minutes, Glentoran drew level through Darren Armour. Despite a despairing effort by Alan Manus to save, the ball sneaked under the keeper's body for the equaliser. So both teams earning themselves a point, but Glentoran now dropped 2 points behind the leaders Portadown.
Two clashed for years, but this was one of their most comfortable victories over their fiercest rivals. Winky Murphy gave the Blues the lead in the 24th minute, with the Glens defence all at sea. And Stuart King, in for the suspended Mark Picking, made it 2-0 with a quite brilliant effort just before half-time to put Big Davy's men in the driving seat. In the 66th minute, it was game, set and match when King capped a great day at the office with his second and the Blues' third. 5 minutes from the end, Tommy McCallion pulled one back for the Glens, but that was of little consolation. So now, with just one win in their last 7 matches, the defending champions are now 24 points behind the Blues, who are a point ahead of Portadown at the top of the table.
We knew today was going to be a tough day for us. I know Glentoran haven't been having the best of times, but people have got to remember that group of players, we were only 90 minutes away from winning all 4 trophies last year. A team packed full of talent, and we just sort of thought that, well, we're going to have to really match them today in terms of effort and commitment. I thought my own players were very passionate, and we were disciplined, worked very, very hard.
And we'll have a full roundup of all the Boxing Day action on Sport on Sunday tomorrow night on UTV at 6:15.
The Glens led the way by 6 points going into the holiday period, and the traditional festive battle against their big 2 rivals Linfield in front of the biggest league crowd of the season. And it was the home fans who were on their feet just before the break when Peter Thompson went down under Mark Denning's challenge, penalty given. Paul McAreevy, starting a league game for the first time this season, saw his penalty saved, but he had the presence of mind to follow up and score the rebound. But the Glens salvaged a point thanks to former Linfield striker Chris Morgan, who made it 2 goals in 2 appearances against his former employers this season.